the place right now. The baddest thing in the place. The baddest thing in the place right now. The baddest thing in the place. Boop, 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 boop. Say oh yo yo, represent. Ay ay ay, represent. 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 Represent with your towel, represent with a rag. If you love up your country, represent with your flag. Represent, represent,